a number of issues, there are diametrically different positions on the community lines. That is understandable. But one thing is becoming very, very clear is that somehow Biren Singh does not have a cross-community support. Can he afford to continue like this? Rami.
Kartikeya, I couldn't really hear your...
I'm just saying that at this point of time, it seems that Biren Singh does not have a pan-community support across communities. Can he continue like this?
Kartikeya, from what I understand what you're saying, yes, he doesn't have
Yes,
much support. And any situation like this that, has had such a prolonged effect on a community, and I mean community as a whole, I mean all Manipuris, of course there would be trust deficit against the government. And this is something that Biren Singh's government has to think about, because this situation needn't have gotten this bad. We saw little skirmishes happening. We saw little, low intensity conflicts happening 2 months prior to it breaking out in early May. He had ample time to look at this from completely a security perspective and take actions accordingly. It needn't have become into such a huge ethnic divide that now it has become into. Of course, like I've always said, that these problems have been historical. There have been multiple ethnic rivalries, but that doesn't mean that's just between the Kukis and the Baitis. There's been, as I pointed out earlier on, so there's been between Kukis and Baitis as well, who are sub-tribes of the Kukis. So, these kind of ethnic sort of rivalries are a part and the parcel of this region, and many a times it's happened, not just in Manipur and other states as well, and it has been resolved fairly quickly at a local level through local leadership. But because there was a delay in reaction from the state administration, of course things went out of control. And now, as we can see, even after the Home Minister's visit, the violence hasn't ceased entirely. I think the suggestions he made, the kind of wide range of interventions that he brought in was very well thought out, because he involved the judiciary, the governor, the civil society, security, the police, the army, the DGP was changed, and local population took what he said very seriously. But clearly, there are elements that are ceasing to, follow any rules and regulations. And in this case, now either the initiative by the state government has to go to a different level where you take matters in your own hand and look at this from a completely point of view of security, and the intervention now should be completely from the point of view of security, which was something that initially I didn't think was a very good idea, because, those kind of interventions can be fairly harsh as well. And then there would also be reactions to that saying, oh my God, the state government is behaving very heavy-handedly. But now it seems that the situation is so prolonged, the state is suffering, not just economically, but just the mere safety and security of the average citizen, that if the state government doesn't do anything at this point, doesn't take the situation into their hands and quickly makes certain reforms in the way they've been handling the situation, wherein at least they can bring about relative peace, then, defending the indefensible will be something that will not be possible for people who have been, even till now, standing by the state government.
That's a very good point, and I would only like to say that this is not the first time things have happened in India. When the Punjab went through a lot of problems, Arjun Singh was made to resign as the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, and he was given charge of Punjab. There was a Longowal Accord. there was a Lal Denga Accord in Northeast. So number of accords were signed, number of people from various other parts of the countries were sent. So I think my understanding, this is my personal opinion, some sort of a messaging is required. Manipur cannot be subjected to the political context of or the larger politics. It has to be separated from how it may or may not affect BJP. It cannot be, any decision cannot be seen just from the perspective, we might look weak, we might look strong. I think that separation needs to happen. I think people can be mobilized from any part of the party and the country and can be sent there to fix the issue. I think that is what is more important. I think this binary within the government needs to be done away, that if we take this decision, we might look weak. If we take this decision, we might look like this. I think the only decision which needs to be taken is to ensure that the normalcy is restored in Manipur. And yes, I feel that NRC is justified, but right now it will not be decisive, but may turn out to be divisive at this moment. So there is a time when things can be done, there are times things cannot be done. What really needs to be done is that those who are doing it right in front of the camera, burning construction material, are caught and brought to book.